right, thanks for sticking around. We've got one more guest tonight, and he is a very special guest indeed. He's new to the Marquette area. He is, in fact, the new NMU men's Wildcat basketball coach, Doug Lewis. Doug, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me,
And
Doug.
welcome to Marquette.
Thank you.
How you like it so far?
I am enjoying it.
Yeah, well.
I'm really enjoying it. I mean, the community has been really nice, and so far the weather has held up.
You know, it's like this all year. This is about as bad as it gets. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I keep hearing about the snow,
no, they're pulling
and so
your leg.
far it feels like summer today.
That's nice. Yeah, that's the way it always is. Listen, I want the people to get to know a little bit about you. Tell us about yourself. Where'd you grow up? Where'd you go to school? You're from Milwaukee.
I'm from Milwaukee. I was born in South Bend, Indiana.
Okay.
I moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin at 6th grade. My sisters and brothers still stay there.
Okay.
I go back there pretty much. Graduated from Rufus King High School in Milwaukee, which is a traditional power there.
You had a pretty good team there.
Oh, they only say we was like one of the 2 top teams in the history of high school basketball in Wisconsin. We went 24-0 my senior year of high school.
Nice.
Graduated from there, played at Mesa Community College in Arizona for 2 years. Then went to Southwest Missouri State, and it's just a coincidence. Dean Ellis, the former coach, is a graduate of Southwest Missouri State.
Yeah.
Played 2 years there, graduated from there, coached high school ball in Milwaukee. Then I coached at UW Milwaukee for 5 years. Then I was at Central State University for 12 years, 5 as an assistant coach and 7 years as a head coach, and now I'm here.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you. You've put up some great records. You've been named Coach of the Year. You've had some championship teams. You've had teams with great records. What was one of your best teams as far as a college coach?
Well, last year, I mean, we really had a good team, and we were young. We finished 22-6, made the NCAA tournament in the NCAA Division II in this region, the same region that, the GLIAC Conference is in. And I think we was like the first independent team to make the NCAA tournament in the history of Division II basketball. So that was a great accomplishment. I just think the green. They say the grass is not greener on the other side, but it's real green over here in northern Michigan with the green and gold. And I decided to take my career here, and I think we're going to do a good job.
Well, good. It's tough to leave a good young team, but you got to kind of move up. So that's what you've done, and there's a lot of potential here.
Oh man, it's great potential. When I came up and visited, I saw the facilities. I mean, we're talking about beautiful facilities. For Division II to have our own practice facility, and then to have the Berry Center, which seats 4,000 seats. And I know a lot of people in the community complain about it's not Hedgecock. But you know what? What it is what it is, and that's where we play at. And I think it's a good recruiting tool to get some great athletes up here so we can have some winning teams.
It is a nice place, and if you put a winning team on the floor, people will show up. Now, I mentioned, we've got a championship in hockey, volleyball, and football. So the big one that's missing is basketball. And
we're going to work at that. I mean, we're really working hard at getting the right type of athletes in here. We're trying to get great students. And that's what you talk about, student-athlete. So we want a great student and a great athlete. And we do have the potential to win a national championship here at Northern Michigan.
Well, you'll have this community behind you. I want to take a step back quickly. In your college experience, you got to play in the big dance, the team you played for.
Yes, we did. I played at Southwest Missouri State my first year. We played UNLV. Lost to them in the last closing seconds in Poly Pavilion, UCLA.
Wow.
That was my junior year. My senior year, we lost to Seton Hall. We eventually lost to Michigan in the national championship, and that was in '89. So, I had some good experience of playing postseason and also coaching in postseason. So I want to take our program to the next level.
That's right. You've got that experience, and you can tell the kids coming in, you've been there. Here's what it takes to do it again.
Well, one thing I can do, I can pull out the rings.
There you go. Show the bling, and that always works.
Exactly.
Now, you're married. You've got a couple kids. What's going on with them?
Well, I have a wife of 11 years. I have 2 daughters. I have one daughter that's 17 years old. She's a senior in high school. Very proud of her. She's a 3.9 student on the National Honor Society. She's going to attend Northern Michigan next year.
Okay, good.
And I have a 9-year-old daughter who loves soccer.
Okay.
Don't have any boys, but I love my girls.
There you go.
Right now, we're letting my oldest daughter finish up high school there. She's going to graduate. Then my family's going to move up here in July.
Well, good. That's a good time to come here. Listen, one question. Are you a Dougie?
Of course I'm a Dougie.
I'm a Dougie. My dad's name was Doug, so I've always been Dougie. I'm still Dougie to this day. You're a Dougie. I'm a Dougie. We're going to come back in just a minute, and we're going to do something about the Dougie, so stick around. You won't want to miss that.
Who's minding your business when you lock your doors?
Dr. Holton's Message Service, this is Jeanette.
Range Telephone Answering Service, taking care of your business when you can't be there.
People in the UP must love throwing money out the window, because without energy-efficient windows, they do it all winter long. If they would just take some of that money and invest in new windows, doors, and siding from the window store ABC Seamless, they would have a guaranteed energy savings of up to 40%. Don't let your chance to save up to $3,000 fly out the window. Schedule an installation date now, before the fast-approaching tax credit deadline arrives.
Your clear choice, the window store.
Hey, there's a great game. Now, isn't this more fun?
All right, now, okay, listen, in honor of Dougie Lewis, NMU basketball coach, and me, Dougie, we've got dancers here from the New Attitudes Dance Studios, and they're going to do it right for you now, the Dougie. Yeah. Dougie. Yeah. Yeah. That's the Dougie. That's the Dougie. Thanks for joining us at the Doug Garrison Show. We're here every Tuesday night at Upfront and Company. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to dancers from the New Attitudes Dance Studios. Thanks for coming.